Good morning, everyone. I am Dr. Dioscoro Ayag Jr., who would be talking to you about the research entitled Assessment of Financial Sustainability of Senior Citizen Pensioners in Selected Barangays of Sierra Bulyones, Bohol. But before I would start for my research, I would like to introduce myself. I've been having 40 years of professional experience, both international and local assignment, as I was working abroad for 24 years in industrial relations, quality management in oil and gas, petrochemical environment, international banking, outsourcing, and 11 years in the academy, including marketing and research. I've been traveling overseas or abroad in more than 24 countries. And I just would like, I don't have to blow my horns, but I just want to give a background of the award and recognitions given to me. Now this month, I would be given the 2023 Philippines Man of Achievement, an exceptional educator and public servant of the year by Dangal ng Lahi. In 2009, I was awarded as the National Awardee for Bagong Bayani for Culture and the Arts. And in 2010, was selected or awarded for Semper Fidelis Sentia Award or Most Outstanding Alumnus of the University of San Carlos. And my affiliation with organizations, I've been now presently the chairperson of the Provincial Consultative Assembly of the National Anti-Poverty Commission, the Vice President for Visayas for the Samahan ng Sakahang Pangturismo ng Pilipinas, and the Central Visayas Farm Association President, among others. Now, to give you a background of the study. Life consists of many stages, and every person is passing through it. In every phase, it has different responsibilities, norms, values, and when getting old, the person is facing problems like deteriorating health, fear, depression, and becoming more sensitive and needing more attention. According to POPCOM or Population Commission pronouncement, Filipinos over the age of 60 years old can be more 8 million according to DiMaio in 2018. The Philippine Pension Program contains the SSS or the Social Security System and GSIS. Only a quarter of hired people actively contributed to SSS and only 17% of seniors benefited from old age pension, according to Velarde and Albert in 2018. Financial sustainability has no clear definition, but it is being able to be there in a long period of time. Pensions are expected to be sustainable and must give measure of certainty in an unpredictable world. For the framework, the theory of sustainable development means meeting with demands of the present without compromising the capacity of the future generation to meet their own needs. It is a theoretical framework that freedom to achieve well-being is of primary moral importance, and the freedom to be understood in terms of people's capabilities and the real opportunities to do and doing so. The study highlights the scarcity of resources and allocations among competing ends, underscoring the income and the time that are limited and cannot be bought. Thus, a person has to make right choices. Every man's goal is to keep the quality of life throughout lifetime by borrowing, saving, and spending based on personal income and consumption. And importantly, aspire a continuity and consistency in belief relationships, and preserve social balance and stability. In the age stratification principle, age is considered as the basis of social control, like access to social resources, both political and economic power. Behavioral age standards dictate what age cohorts members reasonably. Hence, understanding ageism is of paramount value addressing concerns. For the objectives, the study aims to investigate the assessment of the financial sustainability of senior pensioners in selected barangays of Sirabul Yunis, Bohol. It is envisioned that the results of the study can help in the improvement of the policies, those paving formulation of reforms aligned to the findings and recommendations of the study. The study seeks to define the status of the perception of sustainability in terms of microeconomic theory, life cycle theory, age stratification principle, bucket theory of financial management, theory of sustainable development, activity theory of aging, and capability approach theory. Additionally, the study envisaged to determine the differences of the two barangays in the following criteria: food pricing, life cycle theory, commercial viability, environmental impact, risk assessment, benefit cost analysis, ecosystem services evaluation, and integrated assessment. For the methodology, we've been using quantitative descriptive analysis via self-constructed questionnaire, of which we obtained data and been translated to analytics. Qualitative data were also obtained by interview using guide questions to support observation. Stratified random sampling and Slobin method and the Likert scale were used in the identification and selection of participants and in formulating questions. Ethics review certification was issued to start the study, permitted to make self-constructed survey questionnaire, pre-tested, distributed, and provided orientation prior study proper. Respondents were informed of the rights and objectives of the study, emphasizing animosity or non-disclosure, or confidentiality. Now let's go to the discoveries or the result and discussion. As you may see in the chart, on the bar chart, senior age 60 to 70 constituted majority of the respondents, followed by 71 to 80 years old, and then 80 and above. There were more females than the males who responded to the survey, in both barangays, which is Poblacion and Abachanan. Most of the participants were married, that comprised a large percentage, with widow status came next and followed by single or what you call bachelors and spenters. In terms of pension received, those who occupied the top were those who belong to social pension program with less than 5,000 per month, followed by the 5,001 to 10,000, with 10,000 to 15,000 who came next, and the list is the 15,000 and above. Most of the seniors are living with families, some are with relatives, and a sizable number are living alone. Now, as mentioned earlier, for the summation, only a quarter of hired people contributed to social security system, 3 to 4% to GSIS, and only 17.5% of seniors benefit from old age pension. In 2010, the government implemented social pension program to indigent senior citizens. In 2016, Over 17% has been given social pension program benefits, and at least 54% of the whole seniors are left with no pension at all. Judgment and conclusion. There is a significant difference between Abatianan and Poblacion in terms of food prices, commercial viability, environmental impact, risk assessment, benefit cost analysis, ecosystem services valuation, and integrated assessment aspects. This implied that the 8 factors and perception of financial sustainability significantly differed in both barangays. Senior citizen pensioners in both barangays see themselves in the future as the same as what they are today. Both barangays, of which majority of the seniors agreed that they are spending their pension on the basic needs rather than their basic needs without any deficit. Abatianan and Poblacion seniors agreed that their pensions are used to improve their lives and made to satisfy their well-being. Abatianan and Poblacion seniors agreed that their pensions are used to improve their lives and made to satisfy their well-being. The senior citizens in both barangays strongly agreed that the present status and age are not hindrances to obtain the things they needed. There is a presence of environmental problems like living in non-sanitary, unsafe, and non-secured areas that affected their health condition and gave risk according to senior citizens. Senior citizens in unison said that their pensions are budgeted for their household needs rather than personal necessities. Summarily, there is a significant relationship between the profile of respondents and the factors that influence the perception of financial sustainability. My recommendations is to develop an information awareness program about taking care of the elderly vis-a-vis behavioral changes associated with old age. Encourage communities to practice random acts of kindness and mindful communication. Promote inclusivity regardless of age, gender, sex, race, color, social, economic dimension. Government has to devise programs via reforms in its fiscal policies for senior citizens. Institutions, both public and private, must provide and expedite access to resources and capabilities to endure until death. Now, these are some of the references being utilized in the study. Now, for the impact of the outcome of the study, investigate the assessment of financial sustainability of senior citizen pensioners in 2 selected barangays of Sirabul Units, Bohol, in order to help in the improvement of policies that would enhance their quality of life. Provide students reliable information why pension is important to the lives of the elders. Assist senior citizens in making smart decisions for their priorities in life. Enlighten researchers on the major needs of the senior citizens or elders. Ascertain which pension offerings are sustainable or adding value to seniors' existence and serve as a future reference to the school researchers and students. Insights from the personal journey. Now, as a senior LGBTQA and person with disability citizen of the Republic, I just would like to mention that no monetary assistance and relief goods from the government being received because I've been an ex-OFW and SSS pensioner during disaster or calamities. Pension benefits from government are given selectively and unfairly. That's why programs have to be instituted using people's taxes. No adequate awareness about behavioral changes associated with old age, leading to abuse of elderly rights. Elderly need special care and attention to lead a healthy life free from worries and anxiety. Now, the learnings I have now of becoming of a senior citizen is that love is all what we need. Family matters. Now, elders have the courage in the face of adversity, and at times, laughter is considered as the best medicine. And we elders make time for what is important. And for my closing statement, I would like to emphasize or to reiterate that life consists of many stages and everyone is passing through it. Elderly make choices with their lifestyle, quality of life, beliefs, relationships, and aspire to preserve social balance. Members of the society could be stratified by demographics like age, gender, and income, wherein differing age groups have different needs. Government and private institutions must provide venues to have access to resources and that of building capabilities to endure until death. Growing old is denied to many. Life has a way of working itself out. Thank you very much.